Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hot Issues on your favorite channel, Positive Media GH. Yes, Hot Issue is a show where we discuss social issues, political issues. And don't forget, like I always say on this show, we don't speak for any political party and we don't speak against any political party. Yes, and we don't do grammar politics over here. If I say grammar politics, it means yes, that constant affiliated to one political party. No, yes, we don't do that. We are a group of young individuals, and whatever concerns the citizens or whatever concerns the people of this country is what we sit here, we discuss and deliberate. We take the positive side and take the negative side and see how best we can address issues that concern the citizens of this country. Yeah, so for the records, we don't speak for any political party and we don't speak against any political party. We take the sides which benefit the people of this country and the ones which can have adverse effect on the people is what we sit here and we discuss. No hard feelings to any political party. Yes, and yes, that is it. If we speak good for you, take it in that faith. If we speak something that goes against you, take it in a good faith. Yeah, so that is it. Today I'm in the studio with my brother Stables. Stables.
Your chairman.
And then I go.
You heard in Yambe. Ben Yamin do any dear. Yamin heard dear. I remember no much show Monsan.
We can consent.
Oh, said the war winning.
Uncle, we are seminar. So they were a big man.
Oh, yeah, big man, bay, Charlie. Obi can some a witty pupil will be a debate a could be in quite. You need to be an echo being one of them.
It's all the whole bed I have of Africa.
Oh, some in Yabra crack in Yabra Tanaka.
Our first name to move a power by Siade.
Oh,
Nina,
only most of the time, and they be adding more.
me dear Nina. Oh, Tamade, one and Kubube.
Yeah, some more. The massive big city.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this show is sponsored by Kent Fran Properties and Ohineba Print Media. If today is your first time joining us, kindly subscribe to this channel on Positive Media GH. You can also follow us on TikTok, Positive Media GH, and on Facebook, Positive Media GH. Yeah, so today we are discussing, yes, you know, we are in a political season, we are in election year, and therefore there are a lot of policies going up and out, campaign promises and all that. One win in Ghana for a new campaign year at the end of the day. What is impossible is possible. Well, we need to Ghana. And I do 11 o'clock or just for vote. 3 years, 4 years. 3 years, 4 years, we student nursing alawakram my within 1 month in Abalande, Charlie. Yeah, so today we are discussing, we are in a political or we are in election season and then there are a lot of political parties,
News.
Yeah, political news and all that. So Stable,
Yo, chairman.
I know you've been following politics for some few years, even way back in school, and I know you now that we are in a political season or election year, what is your general overview of like different political parties? Who are in contention for the election upcoming?
So when you say election, under the Fourth Republic is since '92. I bet only two events, two political parties, which is NPP and NDC.
Yeah.
But people are trying some of them. You heard about because you see two sign a deep body home. But after 2020 events, December 7th. You who baby are body home these two side koto. You who be a two side they body from a koto. You tell him.
We have a smoothness level.
Yeah.
Now, CCR NDC, MPP. You see, Alan Chairman, just be PM. Now,
Cheddar so name.
Cheddar so te one corner the new force. And Afan Franto. Now, Alan Chairman, parts in the minimum. Afan Franto and answer then.
Alan Chairman, the the
new generation freedom then.
I think the moment symbol na Afan Franto, but I'm not sure it's a political party. I think it's almost look as a movement. Yeah.
Now what is movement in the FIFA?
No
movement. When declare say a political party, what is the difference between a movement and a political party?
Oh, movement, political party most of the time well structured. Others who call how constituent who call district be more offices. But movement in there, it can be say, like I said, force, like persuasive kind of something. What I say, more of less like I say, yay, be a movement, yeah, and sana to me, sana me say movement, I say like people want change,
So
sana
why if they want to, so is it allowed per the constitution, is it allowed for someone to have a movement? Because you see, to be able to hold a political position in this country or to become a president is not easy. You need to have a lot of people who you work with. Like saying NPP can, we have the men,
yeah.
So when you are classify yourself as a movement, does it mean say they don't have the enough men to hold that position?
Oh, I guess the mimi who is a movement, movement here more or less like I say a many this is the time.
Yeah.
How do I say?
Yeah.
And now we been share running school no be na more or less like movement kind of. I say like people are fed up.
Power now
No.
begin to structure things and answer.
No, yes sir. When they move around, say like people are fed up.
Yeah.
So they want something new.
Yeah.
But and yet systematic kind of something. Like they want fresh kind of person. How do I say? Into that the movement, like let's go. Kind of. How do I say?
Well, I say there's not enough time to sit down
plan. That's like people are fed up. This system something. They want something new, something fresh air to breathe.
But it is true, because imagine over 200 constituencies, and then you bring out like a movement such as maybe New Force and as means you have to have a representative for every constituency.
Oh, even though to me the Metias, we have movement now. We call it my idea, you might not even know. Like people believe in you. And I say as a force kind of something, as like a hint, if you what time I crowd with my year, you mama movement, they don't know say the movement as like people like I say what be need people want change, different kind of fresh air into the movement but maybe I can say movement, you should have the right kind of person with me steer affairs of the movement, because movement as like I bet geopolitics, MPP and DC. So I can say yes, people want change, people want fresh ideas, people want fresh things. Now the man say Alan Cheddar, are they the right people who do need to who say
if I should I mean, on this show I have the chance to also share my opinions on some certain things. Despite being a host, I mean I also have the chance to share my opinion. We don't want to be biased, okay? So he can ask me a question, I can also ask me a question. It's more like a discussion. Yeah. So I mean, I think me, for instance, I believe say they have to do a lot of work.
Let me say, is it because movement there should be a time for the movement. There should be the person. So Mimi would just say, is the time right, and are the persons the ones Ghanaian need?
Well, if I should answer that correctly, because I think the time is right, but the people or the person to lead the movement is where the question is.
Yes. Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like situation at Ghana women's and the country is in a total mess.
The total, total mess. Everybody knows. Say,
the country is in a total mess. And if I say total mess, I mean it boils down to discipline.
Discipline,
because indiscipline has
crippled or
it has crippled every aspect of the economy. Because see, if you are disciplined, there won't be any level of corruption.
No.
People are like they are performing their duties diligently.
Sure.
You understand?
Sure.
Citizens are patriotic. You see, they don't have to tell them to do before they act.
But I believe in leadership. Everything boils down to leadership.
Yes, that is leadership. So when the head of the group fails, everything collapses, because you see, the leader is the one who will be guiding us. What I said, the leader says that do that. But you see, I can focus maybe say yes, it's a penalty. Na nkwalari na nka.
Yebu na nkarefo.
I say makani be banko. What I say. And to see, very true, because what's ho akwalari ade wonka. Na obi fechi beka
Yeah.
na woman gwefu
Mm.
meanwhile when you say ade akola yi enye nso ese oka no nka you see
Yeah.
so that is our problem.
But I mean, it means everything boils down to leadership. But leadership, I feel a big time. Me, the only hope I had was a Kufuado. But also by and master things have deteriorated to the extent say you see and economic more boss the corruption born with the so much in boss always in the subium. You know, those they would see 2014, 2015, 2016 and debt to GDP ratio, our debt, our this, our that.
When the fundamentals are weak,
That's simple to expose
we
you.
expose you.
What years and your man, I was this time around, almost me cancer, southwest, and now more can this year. Not to say our last hope, for me, my last hope was for a Kufado, but for now, no, I am a want, you know. I still, I'm still contemplating who to vote for going into 2024 election. Yeah, ready. Things how things will pan out. Coming.
I mean, we are still. I mean, New Force hasn't even released their policies yet.
Yeah.
I mean, Baumia is making some promises.
Mm-hmm.
The Afanfato Alan too hasn't really made his policies yet. NDC too, they are making some promises here and there. The AI fighting Galantini and they are there. You see.
Me can't be so. Me for me no. So that kind of sweet, me friend of sweet talks. This year no, massa. Who can't say ma? Me is me who say me kotoa ba, me kotoa ma wa. And yeah, once I'm now kind of as I like a constitutional kind of mandate to be as like or say I have to exercise my franchise. Me nya was now kind of meet you. See any yati abre.
And who say at the today after when I was introducing the show, I said grammar politics. Now, me personally, I don't do grammar politics. Not just because my father or my mother or my family are all NPP, irrespective of their performance in presidential office and I say administration, you know. They say because I was born into NPP, they say I have to move forward. That is grammar politics.
Sometimes you know you're using your conscience very well because you yourself you know say nipa na obuman enkoyi. How still you want to maintain the person?
You see that thing?
Yeah. And even when make catch will be say Ghana is serious country. Sorry for using that word. But I mean who say you serious? You serious country. Even the man also was standing MPP no. Nka menye sure say obegina say yentunu so aba because hwe ni ma 2014 2015 2016 some of kan most of the things has come back to events to haunt him. So nka you be anko ka so my resign but all the same no you know say African here one people are not ready to resign. They always want to keep their job.
I say no na many discussing the same situation like the same way topic because see His Excellency Baumia, you are vice president, head of the economic team. What you are saying. So now that you want to become a president, now you are a flag bearer for NPP. So all these promises that he's making, all these ideas that he's telling us that he wants to implement, does it mean he sat on those ideas while his party was struggling?
Now,
you see, yesterday we were discussing this. Oftentimes. Whenever I chance on his videos or making promises, I was like, so you know all this, you have all these ideas. Now we start on them.
No, just start on them.
Because
sitting on them, because they are still on government, so you can implement if you really mean business.
Now see, dollar is now 15 cedis, pounds is 19 Ghana cedis. So and you are the economic head of the economic team. You see. Now all these ideas are there. Doesn't mean say like his administration doesn't listen to him or what?
Because you're listening to him. Yeah, kind of simple. Like someone will say, "Sebi, yen can be because election season also can be."
Yeah.
Because want to me who campaign also unya asem out the entire yen to abamo.
Yeah.
Eno de ono no. Inti omo na wa bem. But also never be even cry even say one perform so still they have to get a promise. Say there are some baby.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, don't forget this show is proudly sponsored by Ohiniba Print Media and Kent Frank Properties. It's stable.
Yo Charlie.
I mean now we have Alan Chamantin. We have Nana Kwame Bediakon,
Cheddar.
We have Dr. Baumia, and then we have His Excellency former President Mahama. But before we go to your overview of CCN your election year,
Yeah.
we have about exactly 7 months
To
or
go.
6 months,
Yeah,
say
6 months. Yeah.
December 7th, Who say, oh, I'm gonna say, yeah, funny say, two
Mm.
and then,
Mm.
who do you think will win?
For now, no dear, I would say Mahama because the Indian makers and is a risk per research. I mean, whom the
Yeah,
marking kind.
yeah,
I think somewhere Apple,
April, yeah,
Global Info Analytics. Yeah,
yeah,
I bet
yeah,
told you. Now they put Mahama ahead. I think some research based on their research, you must Mahama 54
yeah.
3%. Now about me 39 points.
I,
39.9.
I equally saw that report.
Yeah.
I equally saw that
You know,
report.
if I'm saying something, the thing should be based on something. Tell me, you know, I should think say for now, based on their research on the two journals, Mahama were ahead of all the rest of Bomu, you know. But I mean, I said me to man. For
So,
me,
they are
based on research,
where they say the
yeah,
general overview
general
of what we are
overview.
discussing here. I
But if
mean,
their research was anything to go by, unless Mama has the
but
chance of
Dr.
winning,
Baumi also a pulling numbers, so almost say Muslim community says would they vote for him.
or even crowd, this kind of research, global info crack, yes, Zongo,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
no, yeah, I think the Zongo communities. Now they wanted to know like Mahamani Baumia, who has the upper hand of winning the Zongo community. I think say after researching them, Bahama pulled the result. Sometimes they didn't know about deliveries, and
deliveries,
yeah.
yeah.
Because everything should be based on research, and yeah, hey.
But so you think say that's more reason why NDC are relaxing on their campaigns because as of now I don't really see any active rally and a
Me,
campaigns there.
I believe in at the pan turn. All they say, and yes, Mahamani at the power because we share 22 after election petition 2012, 2013, 2014, 2016. MPP marketing to certain standard be almost certain rules be
Yeah,
mama only who ye who mama as evil devil.
yeah, yeah,
But don't they say on by no more like any tua say like any more marketing and
yeah,
the
yeah.
presenting
Senya,
and
yeah,
no
yeah, yeah,
that wasn't it. In the
yeah.
mama now be vindicated say like as a prosperity in AJJ, no.
For,
The mama putting mama into a certain limelight, be a man is some kind of
yeah,
good
yeah.
image.
It's more like it's
Yeah.
the automatic winner. Why
Mm-hmm.
I say
Yeah.
because
As
what
one Kasabi Bray.
what I
As
say
at the Pananga Sound Tommy.
even
Kind of.
even from
Mm,
Rollins time from let me be since 2000 and
mm,
2000.
mm.
I mean,
I,
MPP went for
yeah.
8 years.
Mm,
All the time, and whenever the maybe presidential candidate ends their 8 years term,
mm.
it switches to the next political
Yeah.
party. So I mean, it's more like automatic. And if we should consider the performance of this current
Mm.
administration, I mean,
Yeah. It's nothing
it's
to
really
write home
not
about.
encouraging
Because
because
me many people brave, but me be who ben say campaign time no.
oh yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
look me
this is
say
campaign time near
campaign ne say mo kan no look me say
2016.
many pa hope, many pa wish
Yeah,
no. You know,
I mean,
na
all
ye
the
wonder so say oh the man no na man so ne ready ni ho nsem
yeah,
Mr. No
yeah, it's a
nonsense man.
radical. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
If you want to make events say if you want to make profit, go to the public sector.
You see,
Sorry, private sector. Honey, yes,
it,
kabas on bem you say.
Ghana Beyond Aid.
And you know, me can those days
No,
no me.
I'm saying
Yeah.
one of those things are already by Ghana Beyond Aid. Yeah,
Nti
then you
ama
thought say it's going to be promising.
yeah nti ama ade na kɔ sɛ mahama no abɛyɛ innocent but ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmo no ɔmo anyɛ ade bɔne o because ɔhwɛ ɔmo so nneɛma a ɔmo yɛɛ no ɛnyɛ no nyinaa na ɛkɔ yie ɔmo hwɛ ɔmo promise ɔmo make bi te sɛ ɛbɛn sɛ ɔmo sɛ one time premium ɔmo ntumi anyɛ hope city project ɔmo ntumi anyɛ nti wohwɛ no bebree a ɔmo nso ntumi anyɛ
There are a
na
lot of
bɛ
things.
na wohwɛ compare npp na ɔmo sɛ ɛmɛ sɛ npp no ɔmo present ɔmo ho to certain kind of because the way ɔmo scrutinize ndc no sɛ kanu bɛ na
Almost really
scrutinize
or more
ɔmo put ɔmo de pressure gu ɔmo so
because also of that
nti
that
na ama mahama ayɛ a little bit like what
but
they are saying.
I still believe say they feel like they are in a comfortable lead so
So if you are not
they are relaxed.
if you are not making global info analytics projections na new projection po ɔmo research ɔmo yɛ somewhere April no he put him mahama ahead of Baumi and those Cheddar ne ɛbɛn he has if the events the election is organized today I'm sure say he will be there
Well,
person to
I
win.
actually
I
believe
believe.
that he stands a chance of
Of
winning,
winning.
but there could be a surprise though.
Yeah,
But
who knows? You might not know.
there could be a
Yeah,
surprise because this
because
is
one day in politics, no, yeah, small change. Be any
But
because you see, almost it's possible. Anything is
yeah,
possible under
yeah,
the sun.
yeah.
So far as a young we on the in sure. They'll still keep on talking. We also keep on listening and hearing. The ever say coming to December 7th, the way you man, I don't know to do I better.
My issue with Mahama winning is
Mm,
Mama has only one
mm,
term, which
mm,
is
mm.
4 years.
Okay.
And if he should win,
Mm,
he use 2 years, 1.5 year to set up his administration.
mm.
How many years does he have to come to correct all this mess that we are in now? I mean, the country, without a doubt, the country is in a mess. Even
Me, who say Mama, as you know, Mama knows better because he has been president before.
before,
Now, you should him as will be winning now. By this time, we were shadow cabinet ministers that do.
yeah.
Omo go hɔ dada. Or listen the hɔ dada. I just say you better per was my winning. Because I should think that he knows
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I be that,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, yeah.
But I mean, no, I'm not here to campaign for him, though. But I believe he said, so far, so I be that he knows what to do to make things work better.
See, even when they appointed their running mate, I was of
Mm,
view that maybe
mm,
that was the best time to introduce their next
mm.
candidate
Yeah.
in case Mahama should go.
No. How can they introduce their new candidate?
I mean,
Because
so if
they'll go for election after Muhammad. They'll go
not
for election.
like you put the next candidate you put that person in the spotlight. You see,
No.
you
Do
see
you
the
know?
way you see NPP, they
Mm.
premeditated Baumia.
No,
NPP premeditated Baumia to succeed Nana Akufo-Addo. It was not
mm,
like the primaries will happen, but
mm.
you see the way all of them were just
No,
behind.
for now, no. They can least mistake. And it might be brave actually because they have the chance of winning. Let's say projecting people because don't forget, say we our ambition in politics.
I understand.
And do project will be na nyamia. Na nyami nipa, anya nipa ambesa after you no ba. Say nima to things outside down for them. So I'm sure say they know what they are doing.
Well, to make my point clear,
Mm,
let's assume. You see,
mm-hmm,
NDC is more like
mm,
NDC doesn't have that. I don't want to say they don't have the men, but
mm,
the actual sense is that you see, popularity also counts.
mm-hmm.
And if you want to introduce somebody, it's more like you're bringing somebody new into the system.
Okay.
You understand? Because let's assume Dr. Baumia has been in administration
Yeah.
for now 8 years. He's
Yeah.
popular.
No,
Easy.
it dates back to 20. The very one be popular crowd more requires election petition. Election petition. Yeah.
Yes. Even that, if that
You are hand on
as
there.
of that time, he didn't even have maybe the ambition of becoming. If he had that, I
Mm.
cannot tell.
Yeah.
But nobody expected say at some point in time, Baumia or Dr. Baumia will be like the key role
Mm.
because you see, we all thought NPP, we all thought that if Nana Akufo-Addo goes, it is
Mm.
Alan Chamanti who is next.
Okay.
You see, those people premeditated all those ones because
Mm.
Akufo-Addo, they gave him that chance to go.
Yeah.
You understand? Because he tried, and said, okay, let this man go. When he goes, you are next.
Yeah.
So it's like they are using that to compensate
In
themselves.
the whole point in the answer there.
Maybe pointing in and they said they should have maybe somebody, maybe their next candidate, NPP say they should introduce that person to be a running mate to Mahama
I should say
to expose him to.
no, maybe the say we are jumana system na sang be recognize hwe ba say ba me example ya we adwuma oye na adwuma oye ye no na expose you to that kind of limelight no do we adwuma na be onang say adwuma be expose you to the limelight say this guy is good.
But
Let me call you say because
popularity,
even say my platform no I excel here. I don't think say will be with you because man on your platform he got the needed platform no excel other than the exposing more in the man say be up say speaker after Muhammad speaker ba ono na be the carry no the you
yeah,
presenting the
yeah,
case no
yeah,
be no say
yeah,
be selling no the enye eno was eno be automatic like something kind of automatic
yeah.
you know me I believe in say unya platform na no excel we excel ya the system on kasa even any phone system na kasa be recognize it na most follow I believe in say ona nipa opso ye president after Mahama ona nkasa nya the platform na ona nkasa nya dia beboa no aton ni vision ni ambition pese oye ho dwuma no going forward.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hot Issues on your favorite channel, Positive Media GH. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Hot Issues. This show was proudly sponsored by Kent Farm Properties and Ohineba Print Media. Ohineba Print Media says, so, any form of designing and printing, be out by printing, designing, be more kama, wedding card, wedding invitations. I mean, websites, even 3D, ni, 3D, the lights are boom down, t-shirt printing ni branding just a car branding called by amount. Kent France also see here no more 10 acres of land a 10 acres of land we one plot is going for $30,000. Yes, into no more contact Kent France 0557210313 0557210313 Kent Frank say assassino abetemu puchu 10 acres eguso a SL into for Kent Frank for free consultation. We know we be animu agent fee be animu to about $30,000 and no need to free consultation. So call Kent Frank now. Okay, stable.
Yo, chairman.
For the past 20 to 30 years, I mean, Ghanaians have been crying for a third force because we are saying we are tired of NDC NPP.
Yeah, duopoly.
Say NDC Ankwa, NDC Kwa, NPP Amba. Say NDC Ankwa, NPP Nebeba. I mean, Ghanaians are saying we are fed up, we are tired, we need a change in governance, we need a political party. But now it seems like this year we have a new force. We have the third force, and I say if I should put it the right way, we have a third force. Do you have your doubts? I mean, even the third force now, they have their doubts. What do you also have your doubts?
Yeah, on the 7th for now, come on Villain or Independence Square. No?
Yeah,
I was there that day, that particular night. I went there. But under that time, that section, not like intention of the man, which is Nana Now he wasn't like on back full force on a but I think the Villain was our program now.
Also, or invite other African way.
Professor Lulumba. Peter Obu of Nigeria by Julius Malema. Yes. Because of Julius Malema, Muslim we call him.
That guy there,
South African man. Because of
also say economic freedom movement.
Yeah, economic fighter.
Yeah.
Only you know. You know. Didn't book camera. Didn't be
Cheddar.
Freedom.
Yes.
It didn't me who me simple.
That maybe say, do you have your doubts? I mean, saying a lot of Ghanaians think say. And I
maybe for me to say me what doubt and I mean doubt. I'm not sure say me what doubt say be any man now can win me and but I mean no event me who say more or less like me can be any political power. Let me see the political kingdom, all other things will follow. So me who no because you see no. So no be obi aba obeka bibi me last meet months na for the ye me nhwe na for the my excuses. You know, me there yes me what doubt. Even say maybe it might be say be on come to man.
It's see me I have when it comes to Cheddar I have my reservation because I also wanted a third force. Now first of all, I don't even understand Ghanaians because we have been crying for a third force, and I don't know we don't know how the third force, how it was going to come from. I actually thought I have my actually respect for Kennedy Japan when he attempted to come for NPP.
To run.
Even though he was in the same party of NPP, but you see. That man is quite radical. He's not even quite radical. He's different. He's honest. I like honest people. You see, in politics, honest is key.
No, in politics, our daily life.
In our daily life, honesty is key. You see, tell truth to the face of people. Let them know they are wrong. Let them know if they are right.
Yeah, it's true.
So that they know what they are about. So and I had a full support for even Kennedy Japan. People are saying Kennedy Japan is not a presidential material. Do you have a presidential materials in this country? Do you have presidential materials in this country? I mean, how do we determine if someone is presidential material? Ghanaians, I don't understand Ghanaians.
No, say any hand there will be a boy suit or boy degree have why
I don't know what
we
we
consider
know.
them say nyansa.
Because you see, if Cheddar cannot be president in this country, nobody has a chance to become president in this country.
The wish and prayers and say Cheddar be winning.
I wish. I
But
wish. I mean, like what I usually say, we are not campaigning for
yeah,
Cheddar.
but we wish say go bet me
I
winning.
wish because you see,
Hey, wish they say
I understand the frustrations of Ghanaians, and I
you
understand
want something
yes,
new,
I want
something.
something new. I want someone who is younger and vibrant, someone who relates to our situation as a youth. You understand? I mean, if someone will say Cheddar rose from nothing to something. I mean, he had the opportunity even to travel outside this
UK.
country to have a better education. But I decided to put his education on pause and pursue his entrepreneurial side of him. You see, so someone like this, he has seen poverty before. He has hustled. Even though he didn't spend so much of his time in Ghana to understand the situations in the country.
Say, how sure are you say he's the right man for the right, he's the right guy at the moment?
If you don't give the person chance, how are you supposed to know he's the right person?
But maybe for now, no. I think so. We're making inroads into the political space coming the 2024 general election.
Yeah.
But however, winning the doubt say we might even cross 5% of total population votes. I doubt.
Well, that could be a surprise. Cheddar can surprise us because you see, sometimes when we think about, you see, we've heard when NPP was coming to 2014,
Yeah,
2016
I really said
election.
he can make inroads, but
when they were making their promises, they didn't actually specifically say how they are going to perform those promises they made.
I even do say we call rural folks now. What me for me, me say we call rural folks now. Most I call say MPP and NDC, they are stuck with it. And
That is the grandma policies I'm talking about. It's like they are stuck with
in America say
MPP.
it will be hard for even Alancha Martin and Cheddar, although they can make new rules, but for securing more than even let's say total population of maybe 5% of the total vote in the adult.
That is really the problem. But you see, it is if the youths will unite behind Cheddar, Cheddar will be able to cross and make some milestone. Because you see, like I was saying, I was trying to make a point that when MPP were campaigning for their 2016 election, they made a lot of promises. But you see, they didn't tell us how they are going to implement all those policies. But when you listen to Cheddar carefully, he's actually trying to tell us that we have this, we have that. When we put this here, we put this one here. We can make something out of it. He's actually giving us the process where we can establish something. You understand?
Indeed, make sure say how sure say idea what can sure so wait me implement because who be that 1 village 1 dam 1 million per constituency 1 district 1 factory one
Yeah.
say Hope City say in the house sure say what he's saying it's going to happen.
You see, Cheddar, if you listen to Cheddar's his speech and maybe his platforms when you get a chance to speak up, he makes us to understand that these are the resources available to us.
And then make I just say for talking they'll be able to
talking
online or research read there policies it's a coming out with ideas in the net. How sure how genuine are you sure say the man is?
What if she said me, then we should ask questions about our potential candidates because they are equally making promises.
I'm not saying
you understand? But it's up to, like me, I want to vote for Cheddar. It's a matter of convincing. How do I even convince my father to vote for my father is doing grandma politics. My mother is doing grandma politics. You see, irrespective of how abysmal their political party will perform, they're still going to vote for him.
I'm not saying
me as an individual, as a youth that I have come to understand how the world works, I am going by policies. I'm not going by and these people in politics or in administration or in power. We have seen how they make promises and they couldn't perform. Now Cheddar is a new person.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
new force that has come into the
yeah.
system, and he's telling us that this is what we have available.
Available.
But all the things that he's telling us, our his political opponent is not saying the same thing.
Yeah.
They know it's available,
Yes.
but the strategies he Cheddar is putting in place is quite different from what his opponent is saying.
Would me draw no? Me man me toma Cheddar. One reason because events menye ni ntina initial so be kaya me ka jo say enye insem sweet talks na oka no. Me metoma na metoma because of like I want something fresh. I want something like breathe and they are like events and they experiencing something new.
Yeah.
Me toma na okay, let me experiment and see what he also will bring on board.
Okay.
And yes, be a or kasa messing events no. Because like I want to see say be okay, let me try and see say what we can also bring on board. Because kasa ne there yeah events then young current president yes say events human rights activist.
Human rights.
Nancy na events news be about events yes to force in sense me any go say yes say attorney general na feature pa ya che so be di na semana na sem nye de nti no media do make us initially say metomana because of like I want to try
new ideas,
let me try and see what he also will bring on board and because of in some work because in some work and ya TB na 1 million 1 district whatever say
1 village 1
dam we want this one that ni na go see say
go see
every year the part one na quite different story this make us say ni nyina no me if I want to make vote it's likely the likelihood of me voting for the man very high me man go say be 60% say be meeting at Cheddar.
To conclude on this show, I really believe that if the youth are serious, if we are serious, we should use Cheddar to send a message. We should use Cheddar to send a message to NDC and MPP.
We can really change them
because you see this political party has been playing with our feelings for so long.
Very, very, very.
I mean,
very long.
The reason why I personally believe in Cheddar is that he's young. He actually made it not because of his level of education, etc. He came out of nothing through his. I mean, also me. I don't have a degree, but I have achieved over 35. I mean, you see, sometimes it's a matter of because if we want to try somebody else, that means we have to try Alan Chamantin.
No, Alan Chamantin, he has been in the system for long. When you try to be Alan Chamantin because he has been part of the system.
He has been part of the system
from Kufuor time to Kufuor time. So if I want to try something new, and then I'll go for Cheddar. Not Alan Chamantin.
You see, sometimes some of these things we do not want to gamble with it because we do not be presidential system. Governing a country is not something. It's not a trial and error. Where we have to gamble and say they are far. They will go for the next.
They say a gamble. See, for now we don't know how the real intention behind the man. Unless you give him the power, then he will say, okay, they may come and meet me. I am meeting me. Election, I can say gamble because you are trying your luck. Because when people can't say I say lot to na ucha no but ordinary power will be not the real intention of the person will come out. The real intention of the person will come out after the election or when he gets the power. 2-3 years going, then you realize how the person behaves around the power you've given it to him.
I believe we should send a message to NDC and MPP.
Yeah. If you really
this is the third force we've been crying for. This is the third force we've been waiting for. Now the third force is here. What is wrong with Ghanaians?
Why? Why say so? Why so?
No.
Why asking?
Now, I mean, we said we want a third political party. Someone or a party that can compete or a movement.
No, so like the question is like how Ghanaians are doing.
I mean, when you go to internet, maybe when you chance on Cheddar's video, then when you go to the comment section, because say, oh, we Akufo-Addo
Scammer.
can, you see, Akufo-Addo
Oh,
can, Akufo-Addo can, and then one can.
and na
You
make
see,
just say,
so we cannot put NDC, NPP, and New Force into the same bracket because
no, and na make just say, for me, you know, if I'm experimenting him, yeah, because of him, some now work. The same thing I work also express because they've seen say they've like mati more than sweet west than if somebody want to experiment and yeah, because of when some can say they make can if I want to if I like say make can 60% of me voting for him is there. But not because of being an insema or can and I say I want to experiment him to also see say yes, let's also try a different like a different let's say political party aside the
it,
NPP and the NDC and see
it,
what the person can also bring on board for us to
it,
see.
it
And
is
yet,
true.
you know, let the people also express their opinion. They say they want to tell express their opinion.
It is true,
Yeah.
but I don't understand why
Mm,
we should be crying for a third force. I mean, the third force, are they
mm.
thinking that Jesus Christ should come and be
No,
the third force?
and America
Because
said
this is a force that like it should be like yes, this is the right time. Because I mean, over 30 years we have seen what
MPNDC
NPP
can
did.
do.
We've seen what
They
NDC
can do.
did. Now we've been crying. Oh, we want a third force.
No,
Now the third force. So instead of us to embrace
no,
it,
it's time people because we've been crying. Research near even and refer we've been crying based
ah
on it.
ah,
Mm.
but
But the
but we should, you
there be
see,
yes sentimental. And time make us say like it should be based on something. Say be okay, be a research. Say okay, say people are crying. Say be a
no,
third.
it's specifically not based on research, but you see,
Mm,
sometimes when listen to people, you see,
mm,
I have engaged a lot of people, and
mm,
maybe I have been in a community of people
mm,
whereby it's like we NDC and MPP they are the same.
mm.
So technically, there seems like if they are the same, so why do we keep going
As
back to them?
people are fed up.
You see, so it's more like they are fed up. You
Mm.
see, so NDC and MPP they are the same, but
But it time make us say
they should put ballot paper here. NDC and
and
MPP.
then earlier I'm referring to global info analytics events. So we and somewhere April. Cheddar was in the race.
Yeah.
But did you see how the outing came?
So that's my initial question. What is wrong with Ghanaians?
Mm,
This is the time for us to embrace the third force
mhm,
and give him a chance. Maybe you already give him like first 4 years. Let's see
mm.
how he's going to perform.
And then
You
because
see,
yes, the crying is there, but is it that he is it very simple? When are the right person? And I say, is it the right time?
this is the right time, and I believe Cheddar is the
So
right
you believe
person.
that he's the right person, he's the right time. This is the right time.
Well,
Let's see how the 2024 will turn out.
viewers,
Election.
share your opinions with us in the comment section. Do you think
Mm,
this is the right time and the right
mm,
person to have a third force? I mean, the third force is here. I believe third force is the new force led by
Cheddar.
Nana Kwame Bediako, aka Cheddar.
Freedom.
Yes, Freedom Jacob Caesar. He didn't the endorse why I say
Yeah.
the Prince of Africa. And it's, you know, do you think Cheddar is the right time, is the right person to lead or the next generation of Ghana? And I say, I mean, like we said from I said from the beginning of the show, we don't speak for, we don't talk against anybody. We just share our opinions on topics such as this. So kindly share your opinions in the comment section. Do you think Cheddar is the right person to become the next president of this country, or he didn't come at the right time? Share your opinions with us in the comment section. Yeah. So today we came your way with hot issues, and this is where we wrap up the show. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Hot Issues. My name is Okent, and I was in the studio with my brother. I was joined by my brother in the studio,
Stable.
Stables. Stables, thank you for joining us on today's
Charlie.
episode. We will be back on your way next week, same time. Kindly don't forget to subscribe to this channel or follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share our pages to your friends so that they can also enjoy this very good content. Thank you for joining us. We are out of here.
Bye.
Bye.